But their focus on transgenderism and transgender people is misplaced and fueled by hatred and fear.
Groups like Gays Against Groomers will come and go from Redlands based on the cultural zeitgeist of the time. This is not their home.
My fellow queer students and peers will not be shoved back into hiding because our people have fought long and hard to be where we are now.
We're not here to be intimidated. And you bring a message of hate to our town, you bring a message of intolerance to our town, we're going to respond.
I'm here to support my Redlands LGBTQ plus neighbors of all ages. You all belong here.
They are misled to believe that transgenderism is homophobic, that it erases gay people. It does not. I was raised to believe that homosexuality was wrong and that people weren't born gay, that it was a choice against nature. In the following years, my mind wasn't changed by hostility. My mind was changed by soft conversations with people who loved me and who cared enough about me to correct me.
We will not tolerate the fascism being brought into our community. We will fight and continue to fight until we finally have equality. I won't be shut down and be forced to go to school alienated because my fellow youth and even other queer adults will not give up.
I've watched our community come under attack from groups whose foundations are set on hate and fear, as we've seen already tonight. These groups tonight make the world unsafe for queer youth and people.
They need to be seen, they need to be heard, they need to know that they're not alone and they do not need to be afraid. Kids are still getting bullied at the school for their gender identity, so when adults can stand up and say that they matter, it makes a difference.
And I love that you are acknowledging that there has been past pain and that it is safe for me to be here. I was literally sitting here and I got asked to a Christmas dinner. That's community, right? And that's what I see when I see the people who actually live here talking.
I've worked with hundreds of queer and trans and gender diverse youth over the years, and I've seen the difference that having an accepting, supportive environment does. It is a major protective factor and has saved countless lives. It takes time to get the language right. Sometimes it takes a minute to get the name right, but that effort is noticed, and it's really appreciated. And it's much more substantial than sensationalist, cynical attacks that try to capitalize on marginalization of queer and trans youth.
Transgender and non-binary youth were 2.2 times as likely to experience depressive symptoms, seriously considering suicide, and attempt suicide compared to their cisgender LGBTQ peers. Having at least one accepting adult can reduce the risk of a suicide attempt among LGBTQ plus young people by 40%.